a simp. So I feel like a lot of men have this misconception about females, and they don't really understand what females like, the same way as you know, man don't understand, a woman don't understand man seem to not understand woman. So yeah, so man seem to not understand woman and what women like in man. So let's talk about what happened during evolution and why we still carry some traits. Sorry guys. So why we still carry some traits in our DNA. So evolutionary, I feel like, I don't know if this is true. I haven't fact checked this, but you can fact check it if you want, but I'm pretty sure I'm correct. So evolutionary, women would date, like, I'm talking about like back in the day, like back in the Stone Ages probably, women would date the man who was the alpha man, right? Not like all women, but that was the most desired man. What is an alpha man? So an alpha man is a man who knows his value. He is a very confident man who has a lot of choices. So that means that man, if he has a lot of choices, he is not like, he's not thirsty for attention. He's not thirsty for sex, okay? So a lot of men nowadays, they simp around and like they act like simps, they act like simps, and they are simps because they feel like they need to like love bomb, or like they need to write 100 texts to a woman for a woman to notice them. So, but that is just going to push the woman you really want away. So if you keep texting her 100 messages, you're seeing cold responses or no replies, or she's ghosting you, or she blocked you everywhere. That's probably why you are paying and giving her too much attention, and that automatically signals thirst, and automatically that signals that you are desperate. Okay, so stop being a simp. Women like leaders, so they like men who lead them. A lot of women like men who tell them what to do, not in like this rude, horrible way, but like in a genuine, nice way. That's what women like. They like to be told what to do. They like leaders. They like calm men, because us women, we're very emotional, so we like calmness, we like strength. These qualities are something that simps don't have. They're very thirsty, and that signals desperation. You're unsuccessful, you can't get women, you're like unsuccessful in all ways of life, you know, because evolutionary, we've been programmed to reproduce. We've been evolutionary programmed to reproduce. Women are looking for men who have all these qualities. So if you're simping around and acting desperate, emotional, needing for attention, you're obviously not going to get the girl you want, because she's not going to be interested in a man like you. Okay, so I don't want to come across as like rude or horrible person, or I'm just spitting the facts to you. Women don't like desperation because that signals that you are a loser. Okay, I get a lot of comments. Sorry, this is like just, if people look in my eyes and they think I'm high, and I'm not high. I don't smoke weed. I hate drugs. It's because I'm a single mother. So I take care of my child alone. Okay, so, and I don't sleep. So that is why my eyes are really red. I do not sleep. I'm taking care of my child alone. So yeah, anyway, she's a baby. She's 10 months. So let's go back. Sorry. You need to act like you have your shit together, like you have other choices, like girls really want you because you're this amazing, successful guy. And you don't need to be of high status, you know. You can be a successful, calm alpha male and a leader in your industry, okay? So you can be a leader in your industry, whatever industry it is. You don't have to be ashamed of what you're doing or of anything. You just need to learn how to act around women. So women really like calm men that have their shit together, that are calm, collected, powerful, confident, and know their worth. Okay, so that's very important. A simp doesn't know his worth. So he's just very desperate for sex. And that signals insecurity and not knowing your worth. Okay, so naturally, no one is attracted to promiscuous people. Man and woman are not attracted to this because it's just not attractive. That means someone who is promiscuous cannot commit to something, and no one is attracted to that. If you cannot commit to something, that means you don't have discipline. You need to know your worth as a man, know your strength, build your confidence, and don't text her. That is my number one advice for all men. Stop texting her like 100 texts, bombarding her like, you're so beautiful, oh my god, you're amazing, like, I'm thinking about you. And stop doing that. It's not attractive. Just write short messages, be quick with your responses. I mean, like, short and quick, and don't be emotional in your text. Don't write her like a poetry paragraph about how amazing she is, because she's not going to appreciate that. Why? Because that signals that you are desperate for sex, and that is not attractive. It's just not. Okay, so I don't know the reason why man became simps. I don't know why that happened, but I feel like in our culture it's very common, and especially for men who don't have confidence, who do not they don't know what they're doing in life, they have no goals. Like, those type of men are like, they're higher. It's a higher chance for those type of men to act very desperate, and it like signals that you're lost in life. And yeah, so it signals insecurity. You're lost, you don't have discipline, you're not committed. Because, you know, if you are very thirsty for sex, that means that you are writing this type of messages to many girls. She's probably not like, she probably knows that you're commenting on each girl's photo and you're thirsty for sex, and that is so unattractive. It doesn't make her feel special. So women really like to feel special, but not in ways that men think, like writing them that they're amazing. Women like to feel special by action. So your actions are so much louder than any word can be, because the way you act, the way you present yourself, the way you treat her is so powerful beyond any message that you can send her. So if you're texting her all these like poetry things, and then she sees that you're commenting on other women's photos, you're liking other women's photos, okay, you can, it's a free world, you can do whatever you want. And then she knows that you're also DMing or messaging or WhatsApping her friend. That obviously is very unattractive, and it signals that you're so desperate for a woman, and you're just willing to text anyone because you're desperate and you just want someone in your life. And it doesn't have to be her, it could be anyone. And what does that make her feel? That makes her feel disgusting, and she doesn't feel special. She feels like you're desperate. So maybe because of like the media and movies, men have this idea that if they simp, they will get the girl that they want. But actually it works the complete opposite way. If you want the girl you want, you have to be cold, be nice, be a gentleman. Don't bombard her with all these messages and attention. Be calm and collective, but take action and show in action that you like her. And that could mean anything. Prove to her that you like her. And I know like simping is easier because you can like go on Google and like copy and paste a message, a romantic message, or ask ChatGPT to write you a nice message and send it, copy and paste and send it to her. And taking action is actually something harder. But if you're willing to, if you want that response, you know, if you want this woman so much, then you have to take action and you have to show her that you want her. And like everything in life, relationships are difficult. Relationships are very difficult. Something that you have to work on. You have to go on dates, you have to try best, you have to make an impression. And that's for man and woman. Like us women, we also have to do all these things. We also have to make an impression, and that is not easy. It takes energy, it drains you, you know. There's a lot of emotions involved in this, but at the end of the day, if you want a special girl, you need to also treat her in a special way. So she needs to feel special. And yeah, so my advice for every man: stop simping around. Stop acting desperate. Stop bombarding women with messages. Um, Stop telling her she's so amazing and she's the most beautiful person you've ever met, because she knows you're lying, and she knows you want sex and you're thirsty, and that is never going to work. Just take action. If you really want someone, prove it to them. If you're like, you don't know, you just want everyone and you're just really horny, then I suggest that there are professional women who do these type of jobs, or websites that you can, go and relax or do what you want. But if you want a girl, a specific girl, and you don't know why she's ghosting you, it's probably because either you're messaging her, bombarding her with a lot of text, or there's something else going on. What if you have presented yourself in a way that you shouldn't have? Maybe you don't take care of yourself and you looked rough during the date. You didn't look your best and you need to work on your self image. It could be that you lack confidence. Confidence is such a big thing for men. Like, I would say confidence so much, like, it's one of those factors that make or break a person, and especially man, because if a man lacks confidence, it shows to the woman that he's not able to be an achiever. And what is the purpose of life? The purpose of life is to reproduce, copy and paste us, copies of us, and we want to be with the best person, just as man want the best woman, that is feminine, beautiful, smart. Same as women want the best man. And what are the masculine qualities in a man? Confidence and protector. So calmness as well is one of those things. So yeah, just work on yourself and stop being a simp. Stop being a simp. You don't need 100 women. Work on one first. Try and get one to like you. As I mentioned, don't message her every day. Good morning, good night. How are you? How was your day? Beautiful, amazing. Blah 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 blah. Give her space. Don't act desperate. It's very unattractive. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, please leave a like and comment down below what you think your experience with being ghosted. And also let me know down in the comments, what kind of video would you like me to make next? I would like to know. And if you liked, please subscribe as well. And I'll see you in my next video.